Jagex released a list of items that confirms what items that are already in the game will be used into Necromancy, and it opens up a lot of opportunities for money makers, and in this video I will tell you all about them. So let's talk about it. Yo, what's going on guys? My name is Chevalric, and today we're going to be talking about how you, yes you, can make a lot of money from the announcement of Necromancy, because everyone is panic buying and everyone is panic selling everything and anything that only has something to do with the skill, and especially the items on the list. And this video will mainly be aimed at mid-level players, because quite frankly, these rates of money as a high-level player you can get at other bosses and probably even better. So this might not be interesting to you, but if you're just a mid-level player or you just don't have that much experience in PVM, well, this video is definitely for you. If you go on to enjoy this video and you think it is useful, please leave a like. That generally really helps me out. Subscribe if you are new. I still have a lot of exclusive Necromancy footage that I have not yet released, and you definitely do not want to miss it. So click the bell as well, because that will notify you for everything and anything that I upload. And also let me know in the comment section down below, which of these moneymakers will you be trying and which moneymaker have you done already. And yeah, let's just get into it. So first things first, I think everyone predicted this, right? Is bones will be involved in Necromancy, so anything that has anything to do with bones is a good moneymaker, which is generally really true. Before we even get into the moneymakers, I do want to give you some tips and tricks on this though, and a little bit of a heads up, because the biggest heads up that I want to give is that these prices are very volatile right now. I'm recording this on the 1st of June, and all the prices I'll be naming are pretty much influenced by the 2 days that Necromancy has been announced. So when you're watching this video, maybe a week in advance or even the next day, the prices might either be higher or lower. So just a little bit of an own risk or a warning or whatever at this point in the video, because yeah, the prices are a bit volatile. So if something is inaccurate, I'm really sorry. This is just as of me making this video right now. But for tips and tricks, especially for bone collecting, Bone Picker that you can get at Wyco for 25k chimes and 25 Tajitu pretty much automatically picks up bones for you, which is very useful. And the Death Note Relic, which automatically notes bones, so it picks up your noted bones pretty much if you have this combination. Really good, definitely worth getting. So what is the best way to get bones, and which bones are the best? Well, let me show you a little clip of my skill level regarding collecting bones.
Oh wait, why am I dying? Hello? Game will not die. Oh wait, Frost Dragons have mechanics, don't they? I think it's their mechanics. I definitely didn't sign, by the way.
Yeah, so pretty much, I'm not that great at it, right? But pretty much, yes, Frost Dragons, as you probably guessed, are probably some of the best ways to get bones. If you do this with max setup, with cannon and everything, which clearly I cannot do it with cannon, go watch a guide on it though. I highly recommend. I believe Protox is a good guide, and otherwise there's probably other people that have good guides out there. You will be looking at 710 kills an hour, but on average you'll probably be more so looking at 450, 500 kills an hour, at least according to the wiki, which makes it so you'll be making 20 to 28 million GP just off the boats there. And I believe that the experience there is also quite decent. So it's actually not a bad alternative to even go there at all at this moment in time. And you might even get more GP an hour or less, of course. As I said, the prices right now are very volatile. So could be good. And if you don't have Frost Dragons unlocked because of the Dungeoneering requirement of level 80 or 85, go do some Wyverns, because they are also really good. They also allow you to get a lot of kills. Now, you might not be getting these rates, but still, you'll be looking at 15, 20, maybe even 25 million GP an hour at the high end. But then again, if you can do the high end, you probably can do Frost Dragons. But these are not the best ways to get bones. This is not the best collecting bones method, because everyone thinks, okay, Frost Dragons, you can just get this money flat out of bones, so it's the best way to purely collect bones. Yes, that's very true. But the best money maker that involves bones are Dagannoth Kings. I swear to God, at this point, how clue chasers always say every update is a clue update, I swear to God, every update is a DK update, because we had the rings that were upgraded because of PVM, and then when range got buffed, the range ring skyrocketed again at DKs. Then we got the Dragon Hatchet announcement, and the Dragon Hatchet is going up again, and now we have bones, and now the bones there are going up again. Right now, as of me making this video, you'll be looking at 30 to 40 million GP an hour going to DK, so one of the first ever bosses to be released. And the majority of this money comes from the rings, because the Archers and the Seers ring are both sitting at 17 million GP as of me making this video. They're 1 in 128. You can do about 300 kills an hour on the high end, so even 200 on low ends. So you will be looking at the chance of probably getting one of these rings at least once every single hour. Obviously, there's 3 Dagannoth, so there's a chance that you cannot get it. But if you kill 100 of each Dagannoth, there's a high chance of you getting each ring at least once an hour. So if you're unlucky, you'll be looking at 17 million GP and 10 million GP in bones. And if you get really lucky, or even the mask that you can use there that doubles your drops every 10 kills, you can look at like 44 million GP an hour. So it's ridiculously good money, and even on low ends to high ends. So go do your DKs. But another thing that is really good right now is just bossing in general, right? And one of these bosses is a low-level boss called Chevalric, or formerly known as Chevalric, before the actual Chevalric got introduced in the game. Subjugation went from about 2, 3 to 8 million GP apiece to 17 million GP apiece. And yes, these pieces are not that hard to get either. They're about the same rate as the rings, so it's very easy to go there and just get money. You probably get a single piece every single hour, and even the lower end pieces that are not used in Necromancy, like the boots, the gloves, or the ward, or whatever, they're still relatively expensive, like a couple mil, due to them being Chevalric components, being used in Invention, and being really good. And probably anything to do with components will go up anyway, because people probably need new augmentations for when Necromancy comes out. So it's an easy boss, and you can make about 17 million a piece drop, and you can probably get a piece every like 2 or 3 hours. So you're looking at some decent money there, and it's very low level. If you need to finish your lock or something, or you just want to get it like very basic PVM, good option is Chevalric. Another great option, as you can see me take it on with actual Necromancy, because I tried it whilst I was at Jagex, is the Spectral from Corp. It's going to be used in Necromancy, and believe it or not, as of me making this video, it went from 5 million GP on Tuesday, when Necromancy got announced, to 75 million GP. That is insane. That is a ridiculous amount of money rise, and at this moment in time, it is still rising, right? Like, the 75 million was from last night, and it wouldn't surprise me as of today, it has still been rising, because it's been really ridiculous. Like, for example, to give you this perspective, from when I started the stream to when I ended the stream on Wednesday, by the way, go check me out on Twitch, link in description, it went from 45 to 75 million GP. That's in like a 3-hour span. Obviously, that could be people panic buying or whatever, blowing up the price, but yes, that is definitely something. So definitely worth going to Corp, and the other shields might actually be going up in price as well, or actually at a decent price too. So nice grind. All you really need for Corp is just a melee setup and a spear, and then you could just take it on. Really, that's it. And if you want like the proper setup, yet again, go watch your guide on it. Probably Product as a guide. I just refer to Product for everything, right? Like, probably just like everyone does. Get that man to 100k subscribers. And lastly, something I can't even put gameplay off because I have literally 1 KC, but AOD. I have to mention it. That's why I do it at the end of the video, because I feel like the majority of players that watch this are either mid-level players or just players that are not that skilled in PVM to make enough money. But AOD, or Angel of Death, next Angel of Death, is really, really good right now. The Codex has been confirmed to give you the tier 99 prayer for Necromancy, making it go up in about 400 million GP. I believe that at the announcement it was sitting at 500 mil, and now it's sitting at 900 or 800 or 900 million GP, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's still rising. It might actually be 1 billion GP again at some point. So if you go there with a team of 5, for example, you will literally be getting a 200 mil split, and I believe that the Codex isn't even that rare. So yeah, just a mention at the end of the video. But yeah, these are some money makers that you could be doing to make some money off the Necromancy announcement. If you did enjoy this video, definitely consider giving it a like, subscribe. As I said, there will be a lot of exclusive Necromancy content coming your guys' way this week and next week, so you don't want to miss that. And yeah, leave a comment if you think these are useful, and if you have any other tips. My name is Chevalric, and I shall see you guys in my next video.